Hello, what's up, what's happening? Welcome back to the NBA postseason. We simulated game number 2 when we lost game number 2, just like us losing game number 1 versus the Warriors at Oracle Arena. But now we're going to be headed to Key Arena in Seattle with a 0-2 deficit, trying to cut the lead down. Hopefully we can do that. The Clippers, they are winning 2-1 over those Nuggets. Then you got the Celtics 2-1 over the Knicks and Pistons 2-0 over those Chicago Bulls. So we're going to have a big-time game from Kevin Durant, Delonte West. Hopefully Jeff Green brings his game today. Joe Smith has been spectacular. For what we have asked him to do or what we were expecting from him, he's actually played extremely well. His low post game has been phenomenal. Hopefully he can keep that going. Nick Collison's low post game has also been pretty darn good in its own right. So we're going to be taking on Monte Ellis, Baron Davis, Grant Hill, Al Harrington, and Beatrice. Hopefully we can handle this offense because the offense can get hot, and when it's hot, it's very tough to stop. We get a offensive rebound there. Swift with the putback, but can't get it to fall. So now the Warriors, they have it in transition. Al Harrington bringing it up the court like a point forward, and he misses the layup. They smoked that thing. So 2-0, the score remains. Going to find KD just inside the three-point line, and Durant buries it. And it's 2-2. Grant Hill going to find Harrington. Harrington to Monte Ellis. A couple of pump fakes. And he's able to score that one down low. We're going to kick it out. Deep 2. Delonte West puts it in. And it's 4-4. Now it's 6-4. Warriors are on top. We get a down low to Delonte West. And this is what we want to see. Can we get Delonte going here in game number 3? A 6-6 ball game. Baron Davis is an absolute monster at point guard. 97 overall. Absolutely freakish talent. We get the ball to Durant. Durant gets Hill in the air. Gonna pull into a little mid-ranger. And he's gonna get that one to fall. Baron Davis from downtown. He puts that one in. Luke Rittenhouse back the other way. Gonna find Durant. Durant from downtown. No. Swift with the rebound. Can he put it back in this time? Yes, he does. So 12-11, Seattle on top. Gonna find West coming to the rim. He gets it to Durant. Durant back to Delonte West. His mid-range jumper is going to find the bottom of the net, and we are up by 3. Monte Ellis' pass going to get tipped into the backcourt. Luke Rittenhouse going to beat him to the ball. He gets it to Jeff Green, and Green with the right hand hammer, 16-13. Durant down low. With Monte on him, that's barbecue chicken all day. Got to look out for those matchups because scoring needs to be something we do consistently in this one. So whenever we see a mismatch, we have to take advantage of it. We cannot let this team off the hook. Delonte West just inside the three-point line gets that one to go. 20-16. Baron Davis just around the defense like they're standing still. Puts it up and in. 20-18 is now the score. We kick it out to Wally Zerviak. His three, no. Durant with the rebound, and he's going to put it back up and in. And the Seattle Supersonics are now up by 4, and there goes Jalen Rose. They have Jalen Rose playing the 5, and he's doing a pretty good job of it. So we find ourselves just up by 1. Off of the miss, we get the ball up court. Durant has it, going to drive on Monte and slams it home. Kevin Durant with the hammer, and now Baron Davis gets the nod at the rim, but Monte is able to pick up the ball, puts it up. He gets fouled. The first foul shot is good. The second one is good. He's perfect from the line. 23-24. We turn the ball over. Monte Ellis gets it to Bellinelli. Bellinelli up to Grant Hill, and Grant Hill turning back the hands of time. He's going to lay that one up and in. Jeff Green, his deep 3 is not going to go. And with just about 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter, the Warriors have the ball. They push up the tempo, and Monte Ellis going to knock home a mid-range jumper. 3 seconds on the clock. Warriors up by 3. Jackson from downtown off of the mark, and it's going to be a 3-point Warriors lead as the first quarter comes to an end. So we're keeping pace with this Warriors team, but we're going to have to string some stops together. That's going to be the name of the game as Beatrice is going to get his own miss and tip it back home. And I find Wally Zerviak open. He can't get that to go, and those are the shots that we have to make as Swift nearly steals it. But Baron Davis able to get the ball right back. Baron Davis crossover, dribble, and again, it's like the Seattle defense are just nailed to the court. They can't move at all. Collison down low. Have Monte on him, got to back him down, take advantage of that. Now, Arrington, it's your turn to take this dance. And there goes Collison right to the rack. They get it inside. Beatrice going to hammer that one home, and the Warriors are up by 7. Off the mark is Baron Davis' three-point shot, so Luke Rittenauer, he has it in transition. Jeff Green with Hill on him, drives baseline, gets stopped, has to pick up his dribble. Luke Rittenauer off the pump fake, knocks home a deep two, and we're down by 5. Now we're back down 37-30. Collison, left hand finish, and it's gonna fall. So we gotta string points together, but we gotta string some stops together. Right there, we miss out on a rebound that would have ended possession. Instead, Grant Hill puts it up and in. He has 4 points so far. Collison off the mark there with only a couple seconds going. The shot clock, and then Hill cutting to the rack. Baron Davis finds him, and now we are down by 9. Collison trying to keep it close. This Warriors team has a superstar in Baron Davis. Fadeaway three by him, puts it in, and the Warriors are up by 10. Grant Hill to Harrington. Harrington, his deep two is going to go, and this is probably one of the deepest teams in the Western Conference. They were only 6th best in the West, but I don't know when they got all these great players. As Jackson, who used to be a starter, moves to the bench. They got Bellinelli coming off of the bench as well. Grant Hill, Jalen Rose, a bunch of veterans that can help this superstar Baron Davis to try to get a ring for the Golden State Warriors. So 50-37 as that shot is off the mark. We got to get a stop here. Al Harrington with Durant on him, and he's going to take Durant to the rack. So 52-37 is the score. Quick pass up court. We get the ball into the hands of Joe Smith. Al Harrington on him, not known for his defense. And there goes Joe Smith taking advantage of that, but we just can't string stops together. 13-5 run the Warriors are on. Can we end the bleeding? From downtown, Durant puts it in, and we cut the lead down to 12. Durant has it here. Spin move on Ellis. We get it back to Luke from downtown. Buries that one, and it's 56-45. West inside to Wilcox, left-hand hammer. And again, we could score, not as effectively as the Warriors, but we can't get stops. And right now, they're getting stops as we lay that one up and in. Jeff Green back on the box score with another layup. That shot off of the mark. Wilcox with the rebound up to West. West looking to set something up. Gonna find Smith. Smith backing down on Al Harrington again, and Joe Smith, he's gonna finish at the rack. And now we're on a 14-4 run to end the first half of play. So we find ourselves down by just 5. It could have been a lot worse. We were down by 14 at one point, but we did battle back. We have 3 guys in double figures. Baron Davis, 16 points, 5 assists. He finished with 22 and 21 in game number 1. That's 21 assists. They have 32 points in the paint. We have just 30. That's usually our MO. We dominate the paint, but so far today, not so much. Durant, he's going to lose that one. And now the Warriors have it in transition. Matt Barnes, somebody that we haven't called his name so far today, he's going to get it to Baron Davis. He lays it up and in. So again, this Warriors team has good 3 and D players, good scorers off of the bench, just a deep roster. And we're going to try our best to try to cut this lead down. We're down by 6. Nice pass by Davis. Going to find Al Harrington. Al Harrington drives baseline, lays it up and in. Durant has it. Matt Barnes picks him up. He's going to lay it up and in, trying to keep this one close. We're going to almost turn it over. We get it to Durant. No, we do turn over. Matt Barnes with the interception. Davis in transition, and he's going to end up giving the ball right back. So Delonte West with the sticky finger is going to find Durant, and Durant's mid-ranger is going to fall. And we find ourselves down by just 5. Now it's a 6-point lead. 61-67. Monte Ellis lays it up and in around Swift. I thought I had a block. There goes Joe Smith on the low block, trying to do work still. Gonna end up losing the ball, but he gets it back, gets it to Wilcox. Wilcox down low, lays it up and in, and we cut the lead down to 8. But again, we gotta get some stops. Baron Davis, mid-range jumper is gonna fall. 24 points for the UCLA Bruin. Wilcox down low, hammers that one home. We got Jeff Green, and I was trying to do a pump fake there, but I guess this shot is a quick shot. Just didn't register as a pump fake. But hey, good defense on the back end with a block on Bellinelli. Durant has it. Durant gonna find Smith. Smith gonna back in on Grant Hill. Grant Hill, no, you can't stop him. But Joe Smith misses it at the rim, gets his miss, puts it back up, and then Joe Smith with 8 points. Bellinelli, fadeaway jumper, that's not gonna work out. We've cut the lead down to 4. Can we cut it down even more? Gonna find Durant slashing to the rim, and he's gonna slam that one home. 21 points for KD. And we find ourselves down by 3. Jeff Green has it. Bellinelli on him. Gonna just go right back to that spin move and dominate the paint as we did all season long. We finished with the second highest field goal percentage in the league. Durant, that shot off of the mark. And it's still a 1-point lead for the Golden State Warriors with 15 seconds on the clock. Baron Davis has it. Wilcox has to pick him up. Mismatch to say the least. But he's going to give it up to Bellinelli. Bellinelli going to get it to Jackson. Back to Bellinelli, who misses it at the rim. Tight defense. Durant with 2. 1 lets it fly at the buzzer. Puts it in. So Kevin Durant is going to give us the lead. So 80-78 as we start the fourth quarter of play. Green has it again, trying to pump fake it. It registered a shot. I try to pass out of it. We turn it over. Jackson in transition, gonna lay it up and in, and the Warriors find themselves up by 1. Collison with Matt Barnes on him. Down low, I'm gonna take that matchup, and Collison's gonna put it up and in, 82-81. Now we're back down by 1 until Wilcox gives us the lead right back. Davis has it. Gonna find Grant Hill. They're gonna call a foul. The shot is good, the free throw is good, and it's 86-84. Wilcox has it. He's going to put it up and in, and this ball game is all tied up. We got to keep it as close as we possibly can. Jeff Green has it. He gets double. We get it to Wilcox. Wilcox down low, rattles that one in. So we're up by 2. Baron Davis has it. Watson on him. They get it inside, and we got to play better defense than that on the low block. Durant out to Delonte West. That's not going to go, and Delonte West has not had one of his best performances here. Davis going to find Bellinelli, slashing to the rim, lays it up and in. Luke Rittenauer to Durant. Durant going to drive baseline on Monte Ellis, and we're up by 1 with under 5 minutes to go here. Jalen Rose to Baron Davis. Baron Davis being patient down low, and he's going to put that one up and in. We're down by 1. I don't know how that pass got through, but Lukey, baby, threads the needle to Wilcox. He puts it up and in, and we're up by 1. Jalen Rose. That shot's going to fall by Beatrice, a center that I don't think could hit an ocean from 8 feet away with a basketball, but he knocked home that midi. And now Wilcox down low gives us the lead right back. Under 3 minutes to go. Baron Davis. No, but they're going to say that the ball was still on the rim when Swift tried to get it. And now we find ourselves down by 1. The Warriors in transition. They missed their shot, so now we have it going back the other way. Durant's midi. That's going to fall, and we're up by 1. 97-96. And then Al Harrington with mean intentions. Baron Davis, 12 assists. Has another double-double this postseason. West knocks that one down. We're up by 1. Minute 50 on the clock. Baron Davis has it, picked up by West. They get it over to the right side with Grant Hill at the wing. Setting something up, gonna get it to Al Harrington. Al Harrington at the rack, tight defense, but still able to score it. Rittenauer to Swift, and Swift. Kind of hard to trust him in these situations, but he comes through right there. We're down by 1. Durant forces it on Grant Hill, not gonna get it to go. Al Harrington, he gets fouled. And Joe Smith is beside himself. And Durant has to hold him back. All free throws will be good. It's 104-101. We're going to get it to Durant, who smokes it at the rim. 3-point lead under 20 seconds to go. Hill has a crossover dribble blocked by Durant, but they call a foul. So the first free throw is going to be good, and the second one will be off the mark. So 105-101. Durant has it from downtown. Quick shot, no. Swift with the rebound. Puts it back up, but not back up and in. He gets his rebound, though, and out to Luke Rittenauer, and he's going to knock it home. So we're down by just 1. We're going to send Grant Hill to the line. The first one is no good. The second one is good. We're down by 2 with 1.1. We get it to Durant. A decent look to send it to overtime. And it's not going to go through the basket, and we fall short again. And now we're looking at an 0-3 deficit. So can we come back from 0-3 down versus a Warriors team, although they were the 6th seed, might be the best team in this playoffs. I haven't really looked at the East Coast, obviously with the Celtics, KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce. That might be the team to beat. You also got Boston up over there. I mean, not Boston, but Detroit up over there as well with those guys. But this Warriors team is deep. They have a superstar in Baron Davis, and we're going to try to make it a series, at least a gentleman's sweep by at least winning one game this series. But no, we're going to try to come back. We'll be playing each and every game here on out because all games from here on out are technically an elimination game. So we're going to see what we can do in this series. Can we win 4 in a row? That's the goal. We're going to see if it can happen. Anyways, Warriors, they have a 3-0 lead. The Nuggets, they have a 2-1 lead, or they're down 2-1 so far this postseason. It's been a wacky postseason. I'm thinking the Rockets wouldn't give us the series that the Warriors are giving us, but the Rockets, although they got Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady, they weren't really that deep off of the bench. This Warriors team, not too many holes. Low post defense might not be that good, but everything else seems to be pretty on point. But that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best of the day. Peace, love. Hot sauce.